we're talking about here are embellishments, fancying up a chord to make it a little bit more interesting as we're playing. And the embellishments have to be cool, but they also have to be easy enough that we can do them while we're singing. And that's a lot of information our brains are juggling at the same time. So I make my embellishments while I'm singing, maybe just one finger. And in these cases, I'm adding a note. Other embellishments, you might be able to take a note away, or we might be doing a sliding a chord, maybe towards the headstock. But in these cases, instances, we're doing an embellishment for a C chord, an A minor chord, and an F chord, and we're just adding one note. So we hold the chord form down. Here's a C, and I am using my baby finger. And I'm going to make the embellishment with my index finger. I'm going to go to the G string and the second fret. That note, by the way, is an A. And I press in on the downward strum of the 2 and 4 beats. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Very cool way to fancy up a little C chord. Now with the A minor, I'm making an A minor now with my index finger, and I'm going to fancy it up by adding a note. Also on the second fret, I'm going to use my ring finger. I'm going to go down to the A string and push that in. That note, by the way, is a B. We're actually turning this A minor into an A minor 9. Again, I do it on the 2 and the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last embellishment is going to be on an F chord. So we make our F, and you notice we hold the chord form down when we add a note with an embellishment. That just stays solid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ring finger and I'm going to place it second fret on the C string, and many of you will notice that that's a D minor. It's also an F6. We're adding a D note. So watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these are really nifty tricks. You don't want to overdo them. Too much of a good thing is not a good thing. Throw them in now and then. You get to be the arranger. Let me show you one more time. Here's a C. Here's the A minor. Here's the F. So we're going to do a little exercise. I've got a drum app here. We're doing a straight rock beat. I have it at 100 beats per minute. We're going to do 2 measures of C, 2 measures of A minor, 2 measures of F, 2 measures of G7, and we'll repeat that motif maybe 3 times. We're not doing anything fancy on the G7, not yet, unless you can come up with something, which would be pretty cool. But this is a good way to woodshed those embellishments and get them under your fingers, because the whole idea is to get to a point where you don't have to think about them. Your fingers just go into automatic and you can do this. So I'm going to start the drum and count us down. 1, 2, 3, 4, C. 2 measures now. A minor. F. G7. Let's do it again. C. A minor. F. G7. I'm going to do one more round. C. A minor. F. G7. And then we're going to end it with a C. And a C. Da-da. And you get to fancy things up. Woohoo!